Hello everyone, we are from group 5. So today we will presentation about the language and gender theories from Otto Jespersen 1922. Next slide please. Here is the members of group. The first is Luh Ade Juniantini with student registration 1912 Otto 12 22 as the first speaker. The second one is Tjokorda Istri Oktadiana Dewi with student registration number is 1912 02 12 23, and the last is me, Anita Veronia with the registration number is 1912 02 12 51 as the last speaker. So the first material will be presentation with my friend Ade. Ade, time is yours.
Okay, Catata, next slide, please. In social linguistic and other social science, gender will identify in relation to culture and society. The ways in which words are used can both reflect and reinforce social attitude towards gender. Next slide. Myth of miscommunication between gender. From the patriarchal society in the 70s to the for progressive movements experienced today, gender inequality will always be a major component of humanity. It is one of the areas that is of particular interest to linguistics, where there is a cause for miscommunication between the sexes, like women talk more than men, so too men speak facts, and women speak with feelings. In this world of gender difference, women's language are seen as inferior to men's language. This is because it reflects intellectual inferiority. Next slide. Okay, is the next about Otto Jespersen. Otto Jespersen was born in 16 July 1860 in Randers, Denmark, and he died in 30 April 1943 in age 28 in Roskilde, Denmark. Otto Jespersen is a Danish linguist who specializes in English grammar. He studied under H. in England, broadening his learning curve and deepening empirical research on language. He made outstanding achievement in phonetic, general language theory, grammar theory, and English grammar. Okay, that's all about me. The next slide will be presented by my friend. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Ade. Here we are still talking about Otto Jespersen. Otto Jespersen had popularized his approach in 1922, and he had published his first work in modern linguistics on women's language. The ideas he came up with were based on the assumption that male language was standard. In his book, he also devotes a whole chapter entitled The Woman, which the book aims to describe the differences in speaking for women compared to men. Okay, in this slide, this is the theory put forward by Otto Jespersen, namely, the first, Women talk a lot and use help finish sentence as they speak before they have thought about what they will say. Women link sentence with "and" because they are emotional rather than grammatical. Women use adjectives such as pretty and nice often. They are also fond of saying so pretty and so nice. Women use adverbs frequently and tend towards hyperbole. And then women have a smaller vocabulary than men. The words they use are the indispensable small change of a language. Women know their smaller vocabulary so well that they are more fluent speaking and less hesitant than men, who are searching for the precise word in their large vocabulary. Novels written by women are easier to read because they use simple words and terminology. Women often gain spoken mastery of foreign language more easily than men, but when put to the test in translating a difficult test, men prove superior. And then last, women by virtue of their gender strengths from coarse and gross expression. Women had a preference for veiled and indirect expression, which preclude them from being as effective as men. Women had a debilitating effect upon the language, and it was reasonable for men, certainly with great justice, or to object that there is a danger of the language becoming languid and insipid if we are to content ourselves with woman expression. Then the last theory is men are responsible for introducing new words into the language. Okay, that's all about my material. And then the next material will be presented by my friend, Anita. Anita, time is yours.
Okay, thank you, Anita, for your time. So now I will explain explanation about Otto Jespersen theory. Next slide, please. In this theory that has been explained by Otto Jespersen, there are three limits to this theory. First, Otto did not do any research. In other words, he used rather than based on his own ideas on literature as well as works of fiction. The second, which is perhaps worse, is that he case other people who also like him did not do any research. But despite all that, this person theory remained regularly unchallenged for 50 years. Human inferiority affect their language, and this became the norm in linguistics and consequently society. Next slide, please. Okay, the next is the conclusion. In sociolinguistics and other social sciences, gender refers to sexual identity and relation to culture and society. From patriarchal society in the 70s today, gender inequality that a woman speaks to the man speaks back. Women speak with the feeling in the world of gender differences. Woman language is seen as inferior to men's language. Okay, next slide. Okay, everyone, that's all about my material and our group material. If you have a comment, you can tell us in the discussion. Thank you very much for attending us. See you in the next presentation.